Hi, everyone. Jim Graywolf. Just going to do another video or two tonight. Um, a lot of you are asking for certain topics, and boy, that's great. Thank you. I really appreciate that because I run out of topics sometimes, and I read everything like all of us. I'm feeling everything like all of us, and it's good to have others say, "Well, what about this, that, or the other thing?" If I don't know anything, then I can just say, "Sorry." Let's find somebody who does. I had a lot of people asking about elders leaving, dying, leaving this realm. And that's a great topic. It really is. It's one that I've faced and looked at and thought about and spoken with my teachers for years. When I was younger, it was my elders saying, "Hey, look, we want you to be close. We want you to stay by. We want you to spend a lot of time. We want you to sit. And we want to share what it is we've learned. So you can then take it to the next step and add what you learned." However, I guess I was lucky because my teachers also said, "And we want to hear you. What is it you want to know? What do you want to carry forward? Do you know? Shall we explore it?" So those are some of the questions that are coming back to me now. And yes, I think there's too many elders leaving. It's a hard time on elders. And I've talked, being a gray hair myself now, and a little bit of black still mixed in, but basically a gray hair now. Um, just listening to the gray hairs, to the ones much older than me, and it's like, well, we still have all these things we learned. We learned from our teachers, we learned from our experience, we learned walking the road, but what do we do? Do we record things? Do we leave things? Do we not worry about it? And it's for the next generation to do? I don't think that's a good answer. The last one, by the way. There's a lot of different ways. My nonprofit, Sanctuaries of the Earth Mother, I'm part of, we want to record a lot of these elders. And I think that's one solution. And then we have places that are video banks, I guess, if you will, or audio banks, whatever's recorded. And they have to be saved in multiple ways. Hard copies, electronic copies, however we can, because we do not know what's coming. We literally do not know. We're seeing it, we're feeling it, we're in the heart of it. But the prophecies, although they're telling us that's what's happening, are not telling us all the steps, as they never do. And maybe that's good. We take one step, we deal with it as best we can, we move on to the next one. If we get too much at once, we get overwhelmed. I have always said some time ago, and I was a teacher in many different forms in schools and colleges and universities and on the road and for my nonprofit and so on. It's a role I love. Um, that the elders back then, back some years ago, 20, 30 years ago, whatever, needed to listen to the young ones. Ask them, what do you want to hear? Ask them, what do you want to know? Give them choices. Okay. Here's half a dozen things I could talk to. Which ones move you? What do you think would serve you and your people best? And then that's what you go with. And you keep that dialogue going. You really keep that dialogue going. You have to. Nobody wants to be preached at anymore. Those days are done, long done. And thankfully, because that's no way to teach, no way to learn, in my experience anyway. Um, Likewise, young people, and I work still with a lot of young people, and I'm honored to be an advisor in many different groups. And I can offer, I don't know, what I know. I can offer my mistakes. I can offer what I think based on experience, which many of the young don't have yet. That's what many of you young folks are missing, the experience. Many of you are really smart, uh, wise beyond your years, um, much wiser than we were, I think, at your age. And there's a lot of reasons for that. The biggest one, I believe, is because everything's coming so hard and fast now. We need everybody to step up. So elders and teachers come together and remember both sides are teachers, both sides are students. Elders, you'll be amazed if you stay open. And many of you know this already because we've talked. I've talked to many elders about this. If you really pay attention to the young ones, you can take what they've learned, which may be very different than yours, and put it into what you knew and improve the teaching for both. I think that's really, no, I know that's really critical right now. Elders, don't leave. Don't take that way out. And I know a bunch of elders are saying, I'm tired. I've done this. I'm exhausted. All my friends have gone up. I'm going to go up and help from that side. No, if you're still here, you're needed. I know I'm being told by Spirit I'm going to be here a long time. Sorry, folks. Um, we have to help get through this rough patch we're in and begin this new earth, begin to weave a new way of living. That's part of our job. We hold knowledge in that. So do the young, and the young have the energy to start doing the real work, to doing the weaving. Together, we will get this done. And then we elders need to stay beyond that and teach what we learned. Get this thing kicked off in a good way. Healing, ceremony, prayers, education, all the pieces. We have to help with that. A lot of us have been there. A lot of us have walked with people who were amazing teachers, guides, whatever. So stay there for that. And again, young people, I know everything's very hard on you now and very fast, but go ahead and make sure you take a little time for fun, a little time to just let things absorb. Not too long, because yes, we all see what's going on. We all need to step up and make the changes. Okay, so there you go. Intergenerational, as Graywolf has seen it and known it. I'm sure there's a lot more. Please, as on any of these, comment. And your comments have been awesome. People commenting have added so much to the dialogue. And that's what I hoped, because I'm just one person speaking. A lot of experiences, yes, I was gifted with that, but I'm one person. As you people are putting things down, wow, it's really broadening the discussion. So older people, younger people, everybody, go ahead, comment, say something, get it going. We'll kick it off. All right. Thanks very much. I'll see you probably at another one soon.